Hello.
Hi, very good afternoon, Mr. Rani. How are you?
Fine. What about you?
I am a little lethargic today, but trying to manage, trying to stretch my limits there. Right. Okay. How was your day?
Yeah, my day was good. That was good. I
Okay.
love, I love teaching, so I enjoy with the kids
Uh-huh.
throughout the
Uh,
day. Yeah, after all those activity, I enjoyed my day.
all right. Great. So you mentioned the other day that you teach mathematics. Yes?
Yeah, yes, I teach mathematics.
All right. So how did you develop that interest in mathematics, Mr. Rani? That's a very tough subject, I must say.
It's a long story actually. Earlier,
Okay.
during my uh, primary sections and that particular period, I was not having any mathematics teacher because I was reading in a government school,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have actually, they didn't have that mathematics teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to go to my brother for
Mm-hmm.
mathematics, and my elder brother,
Mm-hmm.
he was very sharp during
Okay.
that time period. So he used to teach me mathematics. And with the time, next I think I found a good specialist mathematics in 8th standard, and
Okay.
he cleared all my concepts.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I never looked back as far as the mathematics is concerned, because mathematics and drawings, these were two my very favorite subjects.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it's basically because of your elder brother and the class 8th specialist where they generated interest in you in terms of the subject. All right. Okay. The reason I asked you this is because I'm very poor with quants. So I am very bad when it comes to numbers. So that's the reason whenever I meet somebody who's very good with mathematics, teaching mathematics, CA for that matter, I get fascinated with them. And I asked them, how did you develop this interest for this subject? Because it's tough for me. Very, very tough. To date, it is tough for me.
Yeah,
So yeah.
most of the people actually they believe that is this is not a cup of tea for everyone, so they just behave or react because most of the time we fail to develop the interest, or it may be because of the teacher sometimes. I think because
Mm-hmm.
earlier mathematician teacher, they were very focused only on the boards, and just
Mm-hmm.
they uh, taught us only the questions. They
Mm-hmm.
never generate or developed the
Mm-hmm.
interest of the student by telling them anything other than the mathematics. So
Yeah, but other than mathematics, what will a teacher tell in
actually,
mathematics?
in a mathematics, the scientists or the mathematicians, if we just go through their stories,
Uh-huh.
uh, then definitely, and you can develop, you know,
Interest. Okay.
yes, interest in that. And
Mhm.
mathematics is something like a game. Till
Okay.
that particular point, until unless you know all the rules, you feel that is you are puzzled and you don't want to move ahead and you want to
Mm-hmm.
stop. But the moment just reach there, the threshold, and you understand everything, and after
Mm-hmm.
that, you generate that interest in that, and you feel very comfortable in that. And I know that is as I'm talking you about my 8th standard, when
Mm-hmm.
first time I came to know about my mathematics, those equations, and I first time I solved those. After that, I think for a 2 days, I haven't touched even a single any other subject, because I found totally engrossed in the mathematics questions and the different difficulty levels. So I enjoyed doing mathematics for a 2 or 3 days. So I
Mm-hmm.
completed the whole syllabus within 3 months.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You tell me to do a simple calculation, maybe adding two numbers. I will use a calculator for that. So that poor I am with numbers. No worries. I'm doing good with something that I love. So absolutely. This
Yeah.
subject calls for a lot of efforts, I believe. Okay, so now moving to our session today, it talks about pets and companionship. It's a
Yes,
very lovely topic, very grounded topic. People love talking about pets a lot. Yeah. So,
right.
what's your ideation when it comes to pets? Do you like pets?
Yeah, I love pets. I think dogs and yeah, parrots, they were always there at my home.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, now, even now, at this age, I love to, go near to the pets because they always
Mm-hmm.
make you stress free. So that's the reason why. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you don't have anybody around you and you
Mm-hmm.
are having a pet with you, even then you are going to enjoy your day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I believe that they are stress birds. Not dogs for me for that moment. I'm very scared of dogs, basically. But yeah, I love cats. I love goats. I love parrots. I also love cows because, of course, they are they're a little huge as compared to us. But then they understand our language if we interact with them, is what I
Yes,
feel, basically.
yes,
But dogs are not on my charts because I'm literally afraid the way they stare at people. So that's why I don't like dogs, basically. But yeah, having said, you said that you've had pets at your place. Yeah.
yes.
So what's that pet, or what was the name of that pet? Any story related to that pet that you would want to share?
Yeah, I know that is during my childhood, I
Mm-hmm.
had a one black dog,
Mm-hmm.
and we used to, use the same way in a Hindi, that is kalu for that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it was so much, loyal and sincere and faithful that we can say that whether you change it or not,
Mm-hmm.
that it never matters, but it was always there uh, in your surroundings,
Mm-hmm.
and that always helped my mother, my
Mm-hmm.
brothers, whenever they want to go out.
Mm-hmm.
So it always helped. So that is something that I saw in that. And even during that, last stage of that dog, I think he spent more than 12 to 13 years with us. And
Mm-hmm.
after that, when the dog almost, at its last verge of the age,
Mm-hmm.
at that time, he hid himself from all of us when he was almost about to die. So
Okay.
that was something, that touched our heart, because that never wanted us to show the pain that he went through during those
Absolutely.
last time. So
Mm-hmm.
though we were very much careful, we, always hired the doctor and everything about that, but still. And I think that was something that even as a human being, we
Mm-hmm.
start crying after us, some point. That is,
Absolutely.
nobody's
Yes.
caring us, nobody's taking care, and nobody's, feeding us in time. But in his case, it was quite different. And I think he went near to the well for his last breath. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was his last. So
All
these
right.
were things, yeah.
Okay, so after that, you didn't kept any pet at your place. You didn't keep
Uh,
any pet.
Occasionally, I think we had dogs even after that also, three
Mm-hmm.
or four dogs after that. But
Mm-hmm.
I never found such type of a sincerity and the loyalty and the way he always there for us. But rest of the
Mm-hmm.
dogs, yeah, they were there. They were jolly up to some age. We can say up to 1 year. They were very good.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, that innocence or the love or the caring and that
Mm-hmm.
rest of the dogs showed to us, or we were there,
Mm-hmm.
connected with. So that fails in rest of the cases.
Absolutely, absolutely. So dogs are very loyal. They're very, very loyal. They're very compassionate. They're loving. Absolutely. They're caring. They are very cautious. So they are the ones who make you feel live. And so are cats, I believe. The cats are not loyal, basically. But yeah, they are really good to cuddle a lot of times, is what I feel. They'll sit near you. They would want you to cuddle them. So they are cute, basically. But there are a lot of theories around horses specifically, Rani. Yeah. So what do you think? If you compare dogs and horses, which one would you prefer, and why would you prefer it?
Yeah, I always love to go for the dogs because of
Mhm.
the way I always remain very close with them. Yeah,
Mhm.
I do like horses also.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I love to go near to the horses as well. I ride
Mhm.
1 or 2 times. So yeah, they are different in that way. But if you ask me that which one you are going to select, definitely my choice, it is always going towards the dogs because
Dog.
of the reason, the simple reason,
Mhm.
uh, they are going to protect you.
Absolutely, yes.
Whatever may be the situation, so they are not going to, they are not going to take their step back. So that's the
Mhm.
reason that I found, as far as in
Mhm.
the case of the dogs.
Mhm.
But let me tell you about the cats. I am very much afraid of the cats.
Okay,
Yeah,
why
because
why
it is
specifically
very, very
about?
different. Yeah, it's very different. Even to go
Mhm.
near to the cats, it's very scary for me. I just hold my neck and always
Mhm.
like
Yeah, cats are
near to
unpredictable,
the
I
cats.
believe. They're
Yeah.
very unpredictable, cats. When you talk about cats, you never know what's their next move
Yeah.
specifically. Yeah, sometimes they would be so cuddling, and the other moment they're going to just scratch you like anything. So
Yes.
cats are unpredictable, I believe. But horses are way more loyal than dogs, is what I've heard, basically. Yeah. So they will take care of you. They will safeguard you. They will love you unconditionally. They would even cry for you if you're not well. They would leave their food for days if you're not around. And they will never forget the house or the home where they were residing, the owner's place, basically, no matter where you take them around the globe. So these are some theories that revolves around horses specifically. Yeah. And but then
I'm
yeah, they're
not
huge.
aware actually. I'm not
Ye-
aware. And so if it is
Yes.
like that, that I'm definitely going to give it a try.
After, but they're high maintenance is what I feel. Horses are high maintenance, and you require a proper, area where you can keep them and you can take care of them, unlike dogs.
Yeah, I'm having a village background, so we are having a stalls for everything. So that is not the problem. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely I'm going to give it a try.
Yes, absolutely. You should be. But what I feel nowadays, Mr. Rani, is that people are inclined more towards their pets than towards their families a lot of times. I see that. Yeah. Young couples, they get married, they will not go for kids, but then they will go for dogs, they'll go for cats, and they will pamper them like they're their own kid. And so this is something that is happening around us. So what's your take on that specifically?
Yeah, this is everywhere we
Hmm.
observe it. When if, the family members they are sitting, but they are busy on their phones.
Hmm.
you know they are going to give you likes on the phone
Hmm.
the moment you post your photo. But
Hmm.
when you are just in front of them, face to face, they even are not able to give that glance on your
Hmm.
face or want to interact with you in that way.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yes, this is the case, and it is the reality of the time. I know that is because of this new technology. It
Hmm.
has captured our mind, our attention, and
Hmm.
all the time we are thinking that we are improving
Hmm.
by using this technology. What On the other hand, we are so much busy and indulge that
Hmm.
we even don't have 1 minute or a two, uh,
Hmm.
if not for anybody else, but for our own self. Uh,
Absolutely.
we forget to reflect, we forget to meditate, we forget to do, the basic thing like brushings also sometimes.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
We are always there. So this
Mm.
is something that is, the value declining is there. And but as far as the pet is concerned, I have seen even a 2-year child uh, that heads towards the pets and enjoy. Then
Mm-hmm.
at that moment, that person's or the child or anybody or any person's without any age is not a bar in that case. We are
Mm-hmm.
definitely going for them, open-heartedly, because
Mm-hmm.
they know that they are going to listen you, and they are not going to
Yeah.
make face. They are not going to make face. They are not going to tease you. So that's the reason why I think
Mm-hmm.
most of the time we lean towards the pets other than, and we are trying, that is our own family members.
Yeah,
We don't.
absolutely. The pets nowadays are very high maintenance. They're very high maintenance. I've seen people purchasing their food for dogs, and they're so costly. The leashes that they carry for their dogs, the kind of attires I see dogs in nowadays. Oh my God, it's mesmerizing and yet a little awe-striking as well a lot of times. Yeah, that kids nowadays they don't get that much of attention, but pets they do get a lot of attention
Yes,
specifically.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is, yeah, something unusual
Mhm.
in nowadays. Actually, I think for 20 years back, this
Mhm.
was not the trend as far as, because we never had the supermarkets, we never had the
Mhm.
stores like that where they present us, all type of the foods, and
Mhm.
even the media was not, that much prevalent at that time. So
Mhm.
we were lacking and the animal were lacking their foods, but food and fodders now for them, and every
Yeah.
type, everything that
Yes.
we enjoy. And I think somewhere it helps us to increase
Mhm.
that dopamine that we always used to say, that is, it is,
Mhm.
yeah, it is there.
All right, absolutely. Okay, so since you've mentioned that you are having a village background, so do I have. Yeah. So when I talk about my maternal place, my grandfather is having a big separate house where he keeps a kind of a farmhouse, you can say, where he keeps
Right,
goats, cows. There are buffaloes as well, and I've seen them since I was very young, maybe 4 or 5 years old,
right,
and
right.
still now I'm having them. And there was this one buffalo that we named that buffalo as Gulabo. Yeah, so the name of that buffalo was Gulabo. Basically, she was somebody who used to hear to us when we used to talk. She used to nod her head like this. Maybe it's our psyche that we thought about it, but then she literally used to do all those things. And my grandfather used to sit for hours and talk to her, tell her, and make food for her. She died past 4 years back. She was been bitten by a snake. She died there, and that was a sorrowful moment for everybody of us around. So have you experienced any such incident around cows and buffaloes other than dogs, Mr. Rani?
Yes, yes, yes. I even just like you, uh, most of the time in my family, either we have a buffalo or
Mm-hmm.
the cow.
Mm-hmm.
And this incident is about a cow, but it is not at my home place.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
is at my relative.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to do everything for that cow, and the timing for everything, whether that is a meal or for rest of the things, whether that is a water or anything that the way we care
Mm-hmm.
animals, they were very much careful about that.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, this cow was something like dog, very much sincere, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, it always, going to recognize you, and is
Mm-hmm.
going to give you the sign that is, she has noticed you, and she wants you to be there either near to her, or
Yeah.
that is going to come near to, means try
Mm-hmm.
to come near to you. So
Mm-hmm.
because of that, some intimacy and the bond was there. And I noticed it when I visited their house. And then I saw that, I think I heard a news that after 2 years, this cow, it was sick and almost, again, was
Mm-hmm.
almost about to die. And
Mm-hmm.
this cow, in the last moment, kept her head in the lap of the owner, and she
Wow.
died like that, that way. She died like that way, and just closed her eyes and with loving and throughout in that way. So that touched my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Means how,
Absolutely.
how a cow understood all those things that when, most of us fails to understand that this person is mine, and
Absolutely.
I want to die here. So something
Mm-hmm.
like we see in the films, and it
Mm-hmm.
was like that, and a very touching moment.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yes. So there are incidents around animals, basically, right? So, any weird moment that you remember, Mr. Rani, around any pet, any animal that you would want to share?
Yeah, once I think it is again at my relative place. They
Mm-hmm.
bought this dog. I don't know what type of a breed was it that, and
Mm-hmm.
it was very difficult for them to handle that dog. Only
Mm-hmm.
one person, only one person
Mm-hmm.
means that I think of 20 or 21 years of age, their son was
Mm-hmm.
able to handle that dog. Without that person, nobody even can go near to the dog and
Mm-hmm.
feed that dog as well. That was very risky. So uh, all of a sudden, one of my cousin brother,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he just went near to that
Oh my
dog,
God. Oh my God.
and he thought that just after a single biscuit or something like that, uh, he will be able to control the
Mm-hmm.
instinct of the dogs. And we already warned that
Mm-hmm.
person that don't go near to this dog, because we already had seen many times just a single step of yours towards the dog, and it start uh, just grudging like that, that is going to give you the sound, and
Mm-hmm.
warn you that is it's going to attack you immediately. But
Absolutely.
yeah, but he went near, and again near to that by second or a third biscuit, and the moment he thought that he's going to take the photo with that dog, all of a sudden that dog pounced on him. And fortunately, that person get hold of the chain of the dog near to his that neck, and he
Mm-hmm.
just rotated it. I don't know why and how this thing came in his mind, and he just rotated it and again and threw the dog away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, he saved himself, but that was the moment. I mean something like that. Anything
Mm-hmm.
might happen at that particular moment. So
Absolutely.
it's very
Absolutely.
risky. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's the reason why I'm scared of dogs. Dogs again are very unpredictable, you know. They bark at you, they look at you like that. It's like, oh my God, it's scary. Okay, so what do you call a person who loves animal basically? There are certain terms that we can give them. So what are those terms? Anything crossing your mind? Okay, one is the very basic. You can call that person as a pet lover or a pet person. Yeah.
Okay.
So one
This
is a
word
pet
was there in
lover.
my mind. So
Yeah,
pet love. Yeah.
pet lover or a pet person. All right. Or it can be an animal advocate as well. Somebody who really supports animals and their activities. They can be animal act. There's this term called zoophilism. Zoophilism. Okay,
Zoophilist.
ZOOPHILIST. Zoophilism. So this is the term which is used for somebody who is very fond of animals. Can be any animal for that matter. Okay.
Okay.
So zoophilist is the term, apart from pet lover and pet person and animal enthusiastic. Okay. You can use this term for yourself since you are a person who loves dogs and pets a lot. So you can call yourself as a zoophilist, basically. Yeah. All right. And there are certain idioms related to pets in our sessions notes as well. So the first idiom says at a snail's pace. So what do you understand by that?
Something, someone that is very slow, like a
Very,
snail.
very slow. Yes, very, very slow like a snail. Absolutely. And the another one is eagle's eye.
Yeah, somebody who is, watching everything very carefully.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody with a very sharp eyesight. I
Yes,
always tell my mother this. You have an eagle's eye. So no matter wherever I am, whatever I am doing, you will get a hold of me. So you have an eagle's eye. I always tease her with this idiom. Right? Okay. Watching like a hawk. Hawk observes you very closely. Very,
yeah,
very closely. Yeah. So
yes,
somebody who is a very close, very keen observant. So we as invigilators during examinations to our students are like hawks. Yes. So
right, right.
we we keep very sharp eye on our students when they're giving examinations, like a hawk, basically. Hold your horses,
Yeah, your emotions. Yeah, you control your emotions.
controlling your emotions. Yeah, basically. All right, and then the last one, very cute, puppy love.
Yeah, cute love. This is something that I always, yeah.
Yes, yes. So next time when you're framing sentences, Mr. Rani, try to use these idioms in those sentences to leverage your communication skills up. And next time when you're calling yourself as a person who loves animal, try saying zoophilist, pet
So,
lover, or a pet person, or an animal enthusiast for that matter. Okay, so that it
right,
upgrades
right.
yourself. And yeah, to my change, I could see your presence very effective today. You smiled in between the conversations. Your facial expressions came out to be lighter as compared to the previous session that we've had. So it came out more lively. It came out more welcoming for the fact that you wanted to have a better note of conversation there. So this was a kind of a change that I was expecting. And probably when you'll do this very frequently, you'll master this skill of yours as well. Right?